Welcome to Playa Beach Interviews.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Hunter Brewer, and I am the director of Lost Vape.
So, to begin, what was your inspiration for this project?
It was like, 2 years ago? I was at the bar. I was pretty sloshed, and I was on Instagram, and I saw it was like a tweet, and this is when The Last of Us just dropped, like the TV show, and it was big, and somebody was like, what if somebody found a vape, like a brand new vape, like in the apocalypse? And I was like, that's fucking genius. And like I was drunk and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna write about that. So I put in my notes. Like I just put in my notes, like 2 survivors found a brand new vape in somebody's house during a zombie apocalypse. Got home the next day. I looked at my notes and I just made that into a script.
Solid. What was the experience like for you as director of this project?
In terms of everything, it was actually like pretty. It was stressful at times because like I had to like cast people and uncast. I had to uncast somebody. I had to make sure that my room was like good to go. I had to like make sure my dad would let me use the house and whatnot. But overall, it worked pretty well. Working with everybody was great. The actors were awesome. They're my friends. So, like the cinematographer was awesome. Like everybody was cool. It was overall a great experience. Just a little stressful, but I'm proud of it. So.
What is your favorite scene from this project?
Honestly, like I really liked how we shot the zombie scenes, like when we had everybody like in the makeup and we had them like kind of march from like the grass in my like front lawn to my front door, and how they were like basically like making their way to my house to get the survivors. I thought that was fun to make, and it looked pretty cool too.
Yeah.
It had people outside like freaked out because it was like, what the hell is going on? Like there's like people with blood and shit all over them.
Yeah, the makeup really came through on that.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, because you had professional makeup artists?
Yeah, my buddy Lolo, this girl that he goes to school with, I can't remember her name, but shout out her, she killed it on the makeup. Like it looked so real. I also love the scene where the zombies like eat the survivor and they're like pulling his like entrails out. It looked really realistic.
Yeah.
It looked great.
What medium of art do you take most inspiration from, whether it's like music, movies, books?
See, I've grown up loving like music first. I wasn't really allowed to watch TV or like movies as much as a kid as the like average person, but I was really into comics. So, like the Simpsons comics, like the Treehouse of Horror comics kind of inspired this because it's just really goofy, but it's also like a little bit of horror elements. The Walking Dead comics inspired this. Music-wise, I was listening to a lot of like The Cure, a lot of like Minority Report. Hey, that's a movie. Minority Threat. I can't think of the other band that I was listening to, but it was like, they have a song called like Drunk in Paris. I don't know. It's like a little bit more like gothic music, I guess. But yeah, a little bit of like moody, but also like playful at the same time. But like definitely like comics inspired this, a lot of music, and then like movie-wise, probably like Night of the Living Dead or like just The Simpsons, like Treehouse of Horror in general, I'd say. Maybe the South Park episode where like the homeless people are zombies. I don't know if you've seen that episode, but it's like the homeless people all come to South Park and they're like, it's like a Night of the Living Dead spoof where they're just asking for change and they like turn the other regular, not poor people into homeless people. Yeah, just a lot of like comedic shit,
Yeah. So this project, Lost Vape, was filmed at your house. What was that experience like, transforming your house into a set?
Well, the main part was like my room, because that's where we shot most of the scene, was in his name was just The Guy, pretty much, is his room. And then at first we had it kind of looking like just a normal dude's room, like he went in, that was like where he slept. No biggie, like it pretty much just looked exactly like how my room looks, except we moved a couple records all over, like we put like some design shit in there. But like after that, when the zombie apocalypse hit, like turning that into a full-on like like zombified decaying, like 10-year decaying room was like the hardest part, which thanks to Aram, she killed it. She had a bunch of like fake cobwebs, like she had a bunch of like fake blood, like she painted some cool like stuff into my walls, like she put like boards up there. It was overall really cool. It looked great. I helped her out with it a little, so like putting the cobwebs on the stuff. And that was just like the half of it. The other part was like making sure the lighting like we was like set fit with the vape. Sorry, not the vape, with like the room itself. So like making sure it's like my room looked a little bit greenish, like very dark and very grimy, so like match it with the fact that it's like a zombie apocalypse. Because when you think about zombies, like you're thinking like gross colors. So like the green color that we had and like a little bit of red and like the lamp that we had kind of set the tone for it. But yeah, overall, that was the main issue that we had. Shooting outside, we had to move a couple cars around and we had to wait. Like the hardest part was like having Brian like wait for cars to pass, like making sure people stopped so we could film just like what, 5 takes, and it took a little bit of time, but that was the funnest part. Overall though, I'm happy with how my room looked. It looked scary. I love the design. Aram killed it again. Thank you to Brian for making sure that cars didn't pass by and stuff. I know he loved doing that, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the one challenge, but I like how it turned out. It was cool. Even my mom like walked into the room and was like, "Dang, it doesn't even look like your room." So, which, yeah, that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, movie magic.
Exactly, movie magic.
Yeah, so specifically, how was it like working with Aram as your director of art department?
It was great. I mean, we've been friends for a while. She's a cool person. She definitely had a vision. Like she came like fully prepared. She had like even for the guy's room before the zombie apocalypse hit, she had a bunch of like math homework and stuff that she could put up to make it look like the guy was a student. She had a vision, and like when we combined it, like both of our visions kind of like ended up like synchronizing, and it worked out. She killed it. I'm overall like very happy with how she did it. The cobwebs was a nice touch. She even stayed later after and helped me like vacuum and stuff, which she didn't need to do, but you know, appreciate that. So yeah, but she killed it.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Is there another question? 'Cause the closer is, any fun facts you want to share with the people about this project?
I can't share that one fun fact. Let me think. Yeah, we thought that it would take like a full 2 days to shoot, but we actually like everybody knew their lines. Everybody like wanted to work on this hard that we pretty much did it in like a full day and then half a day.
Okay.
My buddy Sep, who plays the guy, he came all the way down from San Diego State, and I acted in his first short film that he made like 3 years ago, and he came in and worked on mine, and that was cool. But all the cast, everybody was like pretty much all my close friends, so it was pretty much like a very like friends and family oriented project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Even those zombies.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody was eating each other, but we had fun with it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was my first time meeting the makeup lady, but
Okay.
she killed it. Honestly, like she like was amazing makeup.
Yeah, again, I'll say I walked into the back as they were like putting the makeup on. I was like, oh my god, like someone died here.
Very realistic. Yeah, it was cool. I'm trying to think of other fun facts. Oh well, for Tahid, he was the DP. That was his like first like trial run. That was pretty much his trial run before he DP'd for a film 2 shoot.
Okay.
And same with Aiden Marks, who was my AD. That was his trial run before he was ADing for a bunch of film 2 projects, and
Okay.
they both killed it. So yeah, they
Nice, yeah.
they're good at what they do. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if there's any other fun facts. I can't share the one about
Yeah.
you know. So
I don't think I have any fun facts.
no,
I mean, I was just sound
and lighting.
and lighting.
Yeah, you were lighting.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Um,
Cool. What projects do we have to look forward to from you in the future?
in terms of like directing, or just overall?
Anything that you want to
Well, I'm gonna be in this thing called a jockeymentary,
Yeah.
where I've been gaining weight on purpose just so I can lose it and get a little bit jacked. That's one thing. I have a couple like dreams of Michael Morse, which is with me and Braden and Tommy. That's coming on, which I'm acting in. There's some good donut scenes in there.
Yeah.
I was in Freakout, which is directed by Mina, and I play like a stoner love interest, which is like pretty fitting for me. I'm in the process of I'm looking for a girl to help me write this one film that I have an idea for. So hopefully that's written soon. But just put my hands on whatever I can. So yeah, hopefully a lot of stuff.
Cool. Actually, I do have one more question.
Yeah.
What is something about yourself that most people would not expect?
I hate cheese. I hate cheese. I actually will never eat cheese ever. If I order pizzas, and I order it with no cheese, like no cheese. Yeah, I don't know. Would you expect that from me?
No. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I already know because
Yeah.
when you were on 7,000, you took the cheese off the pizza and then you just.
Yeah. Oh, that's another project. 7,000. That. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else. What else is something that you wouldn't expect from me? I like to read books. I don't think people think that of me. I love reading. I'm reading a book about Scorsese right now, where he gets interviewed and he just talks about his films and stuff. Yeah. I have another fun fact about the vape that we used.
Yeah.
It was I just went to the store, not the store, like the liquor store, and got the first vape that I saw, and it was a cigar flavored vape. And when Lolo, who's one of the survivors, hits it, his reaction is genuine from all the coughing because it tasted like ass, like straight like disgusting. And when all the zombies are hitting it, they're coughing, and it's a real reaction because they're just like so grossed out. I refuse to hit it, bro. It looked gross. Yeah, it's a fun fact.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. Thank you,
Cool.
Hunter, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And scene.
Cool.